On the record in cause number 328534, the state of Texas versus Jacob Murphy. Mr. Murphy, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Murphy, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Murphy?
All right. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Murphy, you are there present with your attorney, Mr. Mark Faggart. Mr. Faggart, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor.
Okay, that's good. Mr. Murphy, the information alleges that on or about November 19 of 2020, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2A. Mr. Murphy, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir, I do.
And to this charge, Mr. Murphy, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Murphy, I have before me a document that is titled the trial court certification of defendants, I have before me the misdemeanor plea announcement, which is state's exhibit number 1. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials, JM, on the line that says nola contendere, which is no contest. Are these your initials?
Yes, sir, they are.
And did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
And I also have on page 3 of this same document, a signature above the line that titled defendant, and that signature purports to be yours. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
I have another document before me. This document is titled the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal. At the bottom of this document, there's a signature above the line that says defendant that purports to be your signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And there's one box that's checked. That box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I do.
Now, Mr. Murphy, you should have signed another document out there on paper. That document is titled the discovery certification. Did you sign that document?
Yes, sir, I did.
Now, Mr. Murphy, prior to signing and initialing all of these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir, he did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir, they are.
State, I have before me state's exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer state's 1?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'd also like to offer state's exhibit number 2 is the probable cause affidavit for this case.
Mr. Faggart, do you have any objection?
We have no objections to the state's.
I couldn't hear you.
State's exhibit number 2.
Okay, you don't have any objections to state's exhibit 1 and 2?
That's correct. We have no objection.
Okay. No objections to state's exhibits number 1 and 2. State's exhibit number 1 and 2 will be admitted. Now, Mr. Faggart, you have advised and counseled Mr. Murphy. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
He understands everything we've discussed.
Mr. Murphy, your attorney, Mr. Faggart, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Murphy, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers was freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's for 20 days, credit for time served, tax and retire of the court cost.
Let me see it.
On the
Oh, that-
tablet.
oh, that's what, audit. Ms. Ramos,
Yes, Your Honor.
21, say 25.
the, where you see 20, I see 20 on both of them. He must have.
Okay.
Okay, no, we was looking at the tablet because we thought that it may have said 25.
He has more days credit, but we're just giving him credit for time served on this.
Yeah, I see what the plea, misdemeanor plea agreement form states that he's sentenced to 20 days and he's getting 20 days credit in tax and retire court costs, right?
Correct.
Okay, so Mr. Murphy, the state is offering that you serve 20 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any more time in jail in this case because you've already served 20 days in jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for time served. If you owe any court costs, you will not have to pay that court cost either because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Murphy, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir, I do.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Murphy, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you've entered into with the state. Mr. Murphy, this will conclude your case. Today, if you do not have any other cases, or if you do not have any other cases, you should be getting out today. Mr. Murphy, please follow the bailiff